Dominic was a happy, healthy, self-confident, and intelligent child. He loved to learn. He grasped anything and everything. But eventually, this happy child started to slip away. He became quieter and sadder. At age 30, he took his own life. His parents were left with the question, could Dominic have been saved? After his passing, his parents committed themselves to answering this question. They did a lot of soul-searching and research about depression. If the parents had known then, when Dominic was 13 years old, what they know now, Dominic would have not only been saved, but living his life to the fullest. At age 13, he became more self-conscious. Dominic stopped asking questions, because whenever he would, he thought classmates rolled their eyes at him. But they didn't in reality. Dominic felt sad often, but he thought that was normal. Dominic began to distance himself. He stopped sharing his feelings with his parents. If he had shared his feelings with his parents could have taken him to a primary care to have blood tests done to measure his vitamin and mineral levels, especially vitamin D. They also could have taken him to a psychologist to have his psychosocial assessment done. He should have been treated for vitamin D and for general anxiety disorder, specifically for social anxiety with counseling. It was a missed opportunity. He was selected to play a lead role in a high school play. Due to scheduling conflicts, Dominic had to give up karate. Later, he told his mom, "The biggest mistake I made was giving up karate. Whenever I did karate, I felt normal." Karate had helped him maintain a healthy level of hormones like cortisol and neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. When Dominic was 18 years old, studying at the University of Maryland, he told his mom, "I can't think clearly. I feel like I'm losing my mind." His parents had told him to go talk to a counselor at school, but he didn't go. Unfortunately, he didn't realize the severity of his problem, and neither did his parents. This is often the issue with depression. Because it's invisible, it's hard to understand the severity. They should have taken him to a psychiatrist immediately. During his mid to late 20s, Dominic finally decided to seek help. He went to weekly counseling. He felt good, but only for a short period of time. Eventually, he was prescribed depression medication, Effexor. Dominic mentioned that Effexor only numbed his feelings, but didn't cure his depression. At this point, the prescribed medication didn't work. There's a blood test reference at the Mayo Clinic website, which helps match depression medication with the biochemical makeup of the patient. If this blood test had been administered, they could have prescribed him the correct medication. Research shows that only 50% of patients benefit from depression medication. Unfortunately, Dominic was not one of them. Moreover, Dominic's vitamin D level was not measured until the end. The normal level is between 30 and 60. Dominic's was 7, almost non-existent. The treatment was only focused on Dominic's mind, not his brain. If biochemical imbalances in the brain, such as hormones and vitamins, are not corrected, the psychological treatments, such as counseling, may not be sustained. There was no communication between Dominic's primary care, psychiatrist, and psychologist. Integrated care is extremely important in depression treatment, just as for cancer treatment. There should have been a team working with Dominic's, and Dominic's parents should have been part of this team. There is mind and there is brain. A healthy mind lives in a healthy brain. They should have made sure Dominic's brain was treated, not just his mind. As Dominic was nearing 30, he wanted his teens and 20s to start all over again. Unfortunately, his parents could not grant him this wish. Depression is a brain disease, and there's no shame in asking for help.